going to record a computer and we'll see how it works. Okay, so obviously this is my team, so everyone should know who Dani is, but Dani, if you can just like introduce yourself for anyone that doesn't know you, and then we'll just kind of start from there.
Okay. I'm Dani. I am 19 years old. I'm a diamond. I started this almost a year ago on the 27th of this month. Around this time, I was like watching Shy and looking at her stuff, and I think I messaged her one time. I actually found like the messages where I reached out to her the other day, and I was just like watching and really, really curious. I literally said in the messages, I was like, how are you doing this? Like, I want to do whatever you're doing to make this money. So I am pretty red. I'm money motivated. And I'm just like, I don't know. I am super grateful. I literally started this with 2 jobs. I'm in school. Within 3 months, I quit one of my jobs. And then after I went diamond in May, I quit my other job. And now this business is my only thing, and it pays all my bills, and it's literally given me so many things: friendship, freedom, fun, all of it. So that's kind of like a little summary.
I love that. I literally remember like it's like so crazy to see like on my Facebook memories like introducing people who joined, and I'm just like it's just crazy because like I can't wait to see yours, and like I know that there's so many people because like I joined like almost 2 years ago, so I mean like everyone in this business obviously is less than 2 years, and mostly everyone that's still working is only about like maybe a year and a half. So it's just crazy to see everything, and I'm so freaking excited for this. And so I didn't really have like questions or anything prepared. I just kind of wanted you to get on here and just like share like any tips, any tricks, anything that you're doing to build your business right now. We obviously just had the $50 deal, and I know you I know you got some girls started with that. If so, any like nudie tea tips, literally just anything that you have to share, that's what we're just gonna do.
I took some notes. A lot of it is for like newer people, or like I guess not all of it, but like it's just like how I started and what helped me the most. And obviously I can see who's all on here. Most of you aren't brand new, but a couple of you are. So, I mean, it can relate to anyone. So from the very beginning, like obviously most of us on here are not brand new, like I said, but if you are not being like consistent, you need to start being consistent, because you probably all heard like the fact that like not everything's going to be like instant results, and like what you plant now you're going to harvest later. Like from the very, very beginning, like I don't know, it is probably my red in me, whatever Shy said, like she was like, you need to post every day. So I was like, okay, I'm going to post every single day. Like I didn't even know what to post about at the beginning. And I wrote down, doesn't matter if you're bad at social media or like you don't post that often, you kind of just have to like ease into it. So posting and being consistent every single day, like literally, even if you like have no clue what you're doing, just be consistent, because what you plant now is going to harvest. Like I literally like every day like something happens where like I built something at the beginning of my business and it's come back and like flourished now. Always follow leaders. I try not to follow, I mean like nowadays I have like all the leaders and like friends and stuff, like I want to follow all of them because they're my friends, but find those few people that you really, really look up to and use them for inspiration. Like, I mean, obviously I look up to Shy. She's my leader. Cheyenne Knox. Like, there's a few other people who are not like on our team that I look up to that really help. And I just like basically, I'm like, I want to be where they are, so I'm going to do what they're doing. Like posting every day, being consistent, talking, being super loud about what you're doing. And for people who are new, if you don't know what to post about the small things. Getting gas, like going to buy like a shirt or something that you've been wanting for a long time. When I first joined, to post about my first customers, my first teammates. Even now, like if you're not new, like every time I get a customer, I literally will post it and be like, oh my God, this girl got started on her journey. And those things, like it gives people like FOMO, I guess. And they're like, oh my God, like she's enrolling these people, so I want to get these products too because they are going fast. what else do I have? I have so many notes. My handwriting's so bad. Okay, so the one thing I really, really want to touch on is staying close to the fire, like always. And basically the fire is like the successful people, I guess. Like from the very beginning, I always hopped on Zooms. Like I got on work Zooms and I kept my camera off, but I was still there because I was like, what are these people doing? Like I want to know what they're doing on these special work Zooms. And then eventually I got okay and was like talking and stuff. But I keep hearing this thing, like you are the 5 people that you surround yourself with. I mean, I'm still friends with the people I was with when I started my business, but I'm not as close to them anymore. And looking at it now, like a few of them I am, but a couple of them I'm certainly not. And it's literally just because like they are not at a point in life that I want to be. So I'm up leveling my life. I'm trying to do something better with my life. And if they're not ready to do that, like those are not the people who I want to be around. Like I am 19 years old. We're getting into like the real world, I guess. And like I was never the lucky person that my parents just handed me everything. Like they didn't make me get a job when I first like was 16 or whatever, but I wanted to because I like to work for my stuff. So like I just really want to touch on like surround yourself with people who are doing the right things and like just stay out of trouble, like, and surround yourself with those people that are doing good. Like literally I probably can't, I don't know, there's too many people, but I literally am like in group messages, like accountability partners that aren't on my team, like always talking to people who are sorry, you let my cat out. Always talking to people who are like successful and stuff because that's ultimately where I want to be. And if you're hanging out with toxic people, regardless of if they're in the business or not, if they are in the business and they're negative, even that can like rub off on you. And you just always need to be in like the right mindset, I guess. Like,
yeah. And I also wanted to touch on that because something that we journaled about this the other day, and it was like Shay said, like, who are the 5 people that you surround yourself with, and are they growing you or not growing you? And I never like, I don't know, it was like weird because I never really thought about that, but like I only surround myself with Jeremy, and so because like I don't hang out with anyone, so I was like I don't know like how to answer this, and I ended up texting her about it after because I was like I don't understand like how to know. I mean, like obviously it's my boyfriend, he's helping me grow, but like I just pointed over there because he's sitting next to me, but I was just like, I don't know like how to do that because like I'm a hermit. Like I stay at home. If I'm not around him, I'm around my cat. So like I don't know. And she was like, who were the leaders you look up to? And she was like, because like I love Morgan McIntyre. Like if you don't know who that is, she's she's like I just love her. And she was like, what's a leader you look up to? And I said like her, just because like Shay knows I look up to her, but she's kind of different because she is like my best friend. And are you leaving? Okay, bye. Sorry, keep texting me and I keep looking at it, I get distracted. But anyway, so she was like, who's like a leader you look up to? And I was like, Morgan Martin. And she was like, so that's someone in your circle, because like I'm like, I don't want to say checking in on her, but like I know what she's doing and I'm like hanging out with her because it's like through Instagram, you know? So I just thought that was like cool because like I deleted my Twitter and like I deleted and unfollowed all of the people that I went to high school with that aren't on my team, just because like I didn't need like toxic people like that in my life. And like it's just so funny because like I completely deleted my Twitter. I don't get on Twitter, and that's where like all like the drama was in high school. And I think it's so crazy because like once I did that, I don't worry about these people from high school. Like I just don't care about what they're doing because like it doesn't matter, you know? And like I don't know, I just kind of want to throw that in there too because like I know some of you guys are kind of like me in that way, to like you only hang out with your boyfriends and stuff. So I just like wanted to like throw that in there because I don't know, just like looking at it for myself, I was like, I only spend time with like one person. And if it's not one person, it's my cat. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. Sorry.
that's basically me. Like my friends are away from college, so basically the only friends I have are in the business, or they aren't here currently, or my boyfriend. So same here. But yeah, basically just always stay close to the people who like you look up to, like whether it's like in person or you even have conversations with them. Just like Shai said, like keep an eye on their Instagram and like don't obviously copy what they're doing, but like take inspiration. Like if they are doing that and you look up to them for a reason, obviously, like if you're taking inspo from that, like it's going to be good, not bad stuff. Okay. And the other thing, like basically when we say like get on Zooms and like Zooms are so important and stuff like that, literally like, again, that's probably my red, like Shai said, get on this training, and trainings are important. So I did. And ever since then, like literally I've missed Zooms obviously, but like most Zooms, even the ones that are like new distributor training, like I was just on the one that was going on, that Courtney Bohr was doing. Like I'm not new obviously, but I still get on them because you literally don't know what someone's going to say that can change everything for you. So always show up to trainings. Don't count on them being recorded. Obviously, if you have like work or something like that's actually excusable, that's fine. But if you're laying in bed and there's a training going on, just get it on your phone, listen to it. Like you don't have to look all special and great and stuff. Just
Yeah, and I'm adding something into that. I'm literally at vacation on the beach right now, and I'm here. So, like, trust me, there are so many better things I could be doing with my time right now. But, like, I'm here for you guys because, like, I want to show you guys that, like, that's what this business is about. It's about, like, freedom. And, like, I, like, wake up an hour earlier than everyone else. I was like, what time are you guys waking up? And they said 8. I woke up at 7, out on the patio, made my coffee, and started doing a power hour. And then, like, I'm going to do one tonight after everyone goes to bed. And, like, because that's, like, the sacrifices and, like, the investments that, like, I'm making for my business. Because, like, this business isn't hard. And, like, for you guys that are experienced, not like brand new, you know that this business doesn't take a lot of time, and it shouldn't. Like I literally, like, because since I've been on vacation, I work my business 2 hours a day. Obviously a little bit more if people are like responding to me. Like for example, I just had a girl reach out to me about joining the team, and like I'm still signing people and I'm still getting potentials because like I'm just putting that little bitty effort or that little bit of effort into my business for the time that I do have. And so I can still spend like quality time with like my family and everything like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm pretty sure I did the same thing when I was on vacation in California over spring break. I mean, the time difference kind of made it easier for me to wake up, but people were all still sleeping in, and I got up at like 8 and everyone slept till like 10 sometimes. So I just got up, did my work. Like I think people were on Zoom at the time. Like you just have to show up for your business. And that kind of brings me into the next things. Everyone's probably heard like you work like it's a business, you're going to get paid like a business. You work like it's a hobby, you're going to get paid like a hobby. And obviously if you were just joining this for like $100 a month, like you don't really have to put that much effort into it. But most people join for like $300 to $500 because those are big amounts that you can literally pay. Like I could pay my rent with $500, so something like that, like that's a huge amount. And you do have to put effort into it. Like it's not hard, but take a little time to go out and dress up and take some pictures. Like if you don't do that, like then you don't have any excuse for like what not to post and stuff. Don't cut yourself short, because the only thing that's going to be like, it's only going to be hurting you in the long run. If you're just sitting there scrolling on social media, like, yeah, we get paid to be on social media, but you have to be doing like income producing activities. Even I will like just sit there and find myself scrolling and I'm like, what am I doing? Like I literally could be messaging people right now. So obviously everyone's busy. I started this when I was full-time in school. Like that semester was like really hard because I had chemistry and like all these classes that I did not really like. I was working 2 jobs. The one job I had morning classes and then I worked until 6, and then the other job I worked until like 9:30. Chemistry takes hours, so if I had homework, like it was just impossible to do anything. But I took like the times that I was walking to school or like in between like classes or going to lunch or anything like that, like take the time to use those little increments and just get on your phone and interact with people, get on your phone and follow people. Like it's not hard. You just have to like put it in your mind and make it like a priority up there to actually like put the effort into it. And then I just want to talk about becoming a leader and like embracing the leader in you, even if you don't like have any team, or if you feel like you're not, like, I don't know, even if you're new or you're old, like you have to always be a leader. Like I literally I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of leadership in me. I was a cheer captain and stuff, so like I have experience, I guess. But like I didn't even know what I was joining when I came into the business, and I had no clue that you had to like build a team and stuff. But like as soon as I realized I have to have people under me, I was like, okay, like I'm responsible for these people, and like then you have to realize like it's not all about you. Now that I am a diamond and I see like a $2,000 paycheck, I want that so freaking bad for my team, and you all will get there one day. Like you're gonna know what that feels like. Even when I got to Ruby and I had like a couple people under me, I was like, I want these people to know what $500 is like from your freaking phone. So just embrace the leadership in you and don't like be afraid to lead. Like I never in a million years expected myself to be talking on a Zoom to however many people are on here. I like get to talk on the bigger Zooms. Like that still freaks me out, but I never realized it. But I was like, you know what? Like that's what we are. We're leaders. If I want to be like Cheyenne or Shay or Courtney Bohr, or like, okay, honestly, no one's going to be like Courtney Bohr, but you know what I mean? Um, you have to embrace it. So don't like be afraid to like lead, even if you don't have anything like anyone under you. If you have something that's like really working for you, like share it in the page or share it in the group messages and stuff. Like embrace your leadership, because that's only going to help in the long run, because you're eventually going to have hundreds of people under you if you're trying to stick with this. So that's something that's not like, you can't avoid that. Like you're going to be a leader. So just embrace it while you start, because that's only going to help in the long run.
Exactly.
I don't know if you have.
Yeah, I love that you said that, just because like I know for me, like if I got a new job somewhere, and like I know Shay said this the other day, I've literally worked everywhere. I was always either like a shift lead, some type of manager. Like I was always the one in charge, because like that's my personality. Like if you know me, I'm controlling, and I love being like in the front. Not like I love telling people what to do, but like that sounds really bad, but like I just like being the one in charge, and I've always been like that. And I used to be an introvert, which is really funny, but like this business like really like brought that out of me to show me like what I'm made of, I guess. Cause like I used to be the kid in class that like had like such big ideas and like never said anything, because I was like, no one's gonna like that idea, like you're stupid, blah, 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 blah. And I always had those thoughts about myself. But like after I became like older and I realized that like, I don't know if that makes sense, but like this business just showed me like to like be myself, I guess. And but yeah, but I mean like that's why like I'm gonna start asking like other people on our team, like if I see that you're doing something and like it's working, expect me to be texting you for a Zoom, because like it's happening. Just because like obviously I love like getting other top leaders on, but I mean like it's also nice to hear from like other people like within our team, because like we have some amazing people on our team, you guys. Like this year is about to be freaking crazy. We're going ambassador this year, so if y'all want to be on that train, let's hop on, because we are going ambassador this year. And it's just so crazy to know that like I'm looking at like the participants right now, and every single person on this thing, if they're not already double diamond, they're going to be double diamond and way beyond that. So it's just so crazy to see like the amount of leadership that we do have, because like you guys are taking the time out of your night to get on this. And I know for my Ohio people, if there's any other people in the East Coast, I'm sorry, but I know we have a huge Ohio team. Like it's 10 o'clock at their time, and like you're taking the time to like hop on this and like show up for your team. And like that literally means the most to me, just because like I know we have busy schedules and like we would rather be doing other things right now. But like just seeing like everyone's name on here literally just makes me so excited, because like these are the people that are going to be doing their own team Zooms with this time next year. Like you guys are going to be VIP leaders, doing your own team Zooms, having your own diamond and above retreats. And like that makes me want to cry, and like I don't cry. So like it's so freaking crazy. And yeah, like if you have an idea, like I know like Emily, I don't know if she's on here right now, but she had like something awesome that she wanted to start doing with our team. And she texted me and I was like, girl, I'm never going to turn down an idea. Like if you want to do something that's going to help our team, do it. Like I'm never going to say no. Like it was just so funny, because like I want you guys to like share those things that are working with you. And like that's why like randomly like I'll be posting in the Boss Tribe, or I love you. Or like I'll post like something random like in the boom chat, just because like if something's working, like I want you guys to know. And like there's things that like I even do that I know like the other day or like a couple months ago, I like tried something and like it didn't really work out, but like I didn't tell anyone because I'm not going to give you guys something that doesn't work, you know? But yeah, like if you have like a host to post or a message or something that's working for you, share it, because like that is only going to build your leadership, and it's only going to build up that confidence in you as well. Because I know for like a long time, I was like, no one wants to hear what I have to say. And then like I started saying it, and like I get asked to be on Zooms now all the time because of those things that I'm sharing, because like people want to hear it. So like I said, if you're doing something good, be expecting a call from me or a text or something, but I'll throw that in there. So Dani, I'll stop interrupting and you can keep going.
Okay, another add-on to like the leadership and stuff, I guess I kind of learned this at the beginning. Don't like just have people join and expect them to be like, oh, like they're just a 400 box or whatever. Like I have really been trying, I guess it's like a new distributor tip because we've gotten a lot of new people. Like be friends with them and like don't push them away. Like I don't know, honestly I have no clue if it was me or if it was them. It was probably a mix of both, but I lost like so many people at the beginning. Like going from Ruby to Emerald, like it was kind of a hard jump. Yeah, I was like charted for a while, but like no one like wanted it as much as I did. So I mean, obviously that's on them, but also I know I was probably way too pushy and like I wanted it more than they did. So like don't don't get caught up in the people who are like on your chart. Like just always like you hear like bring in new blood, like you're always posting about this opportunity. It's literally like we have something on our hands that like no one else does. Like I'm 19 years old and I work full time from my phone, and like that's insane. Like that's crazy thing, whether you're a mom, you are in school, like you work full time, like you can do this. And I was going somewhere with that and now I forget. Oh yeah, just don't push people away basically. Because like they're not just a 400 box, like they're joining you for a reason. And like now I'm really trying to like get to know them. Like I ask them like tell me about yourself, so I can, it kind of helps me know their why, but it also helps me know who they are as a person. If you don't send like the color personality test, that really helps. I have like, I mean, I'm still learning how to like train like yellows and stuff because we're like the total opposites, but like I'm getting there. And I'm not like, that might have been why maybe I had no clue they were like a different personality and I was just like, let's go, and they're not ready to run like that. So like you kind of have to adapt and learn people's like personality and get to know them, and don't just think of them as like a 400 box, because that's just going to screw you over. And then if they want to make 5,000 or not 5,000, 500 to like $1,000, and you're just thinking them like as a 400 box, like you're like limiting what they can do, because then you're not like focusing on them as much as you could be, I guess. What else do I have here? Always shout out your goals. If you're not like shouting out what you're going for, like like people aren't going to know what you're doing, I guess. I literally shouted out my goals. Like I think when I got started there was like the $1,000 and $5,000 like Ruby and Emerald bonus or whatever. And I literally had no clue what the ranks were. I didn't even know what those bonuses entailed. But as soon as I started, like I think I scrolled back to one of my first posts the other day and I was like, I'm working towards like a $5,000 bonus. And like I literally had no clue what it was, but I still posted about it. And like obviously I don't even think I got that one. I think I got the 1,000 Ruby one, but I didn't get the 5,000 one. But I still like casted the vision to people, and that's probably what helped me sign my first distributors. So always shouting out your goals. There's been multiple times where I shout out my goal and I miss it, but that's just life. I mean, I shouted out I was going to Emerald for 4 months, and then I finally went Emerald. And then 2 months later, I went Diamond. And obviously last month, I shouted out that I was going double, and I didn't. But I'm still shouting it out because I am going double. Like eventually, whether or not it's in the time frame I want, I'm still going to get there. And people always like have to like they have to be reminded, because there is people watching you, and there are people that are going to see that you're like going for this goal, and then when you get there they either going to join you or they're going to like start believing a little bit more. So always shout out your goals. The next thing, I should have brought water, my mouth is getting dry. Personal development, we always hear this, like if you're not doing personal development, like you need to start. I don't think I started until Okay, I did it like a little bit, but I didn't really take it seriously until Ashley Mayfield said on our Zoom. It was halfway through the month I went diamond. She was like, how much, she asked us, she was like, how much, like, what's your goal paycheck, the next goal paycheck? And then we all put it in there, and she was like, okay, now let me ask you this. How many books have you read in the last 90 days? And like the whole chat blew up with like zeros and ones. And she's like, all right. Like, you guys are arrogant for wanting like $2,000 paychecks, like $5,000 paychecks, $10,000 paychecks, and you're not even gonna like pick up or read a book. And I was like, oh my God, like, you're right. Like, I am sitting here, like, I was going for diamond, so $2,000 paycheck, and I'm not even gonna like read a book. Like, who am I? And Ashley Mayfield just said I'm arrogant, so obviously I am. So I don't like reading, so I bought Audible. It was like I got the free trial, and then when I went to go cancel it, they offered me like a discounted deal to keep it, and it was like half off. So I was like, oh, okay. So if you don't like reading Audible, I highly recommend. I like listening to it whenever I am in the car, when I'm cleaning. When I had a job still, like, I was kind of like free game. I had my phone and stuff, so I got to listen to books and stuff. I literally read like 5 books in like a couple weeks, or listened, I guess. But that was like the big like kind of growth. Like, I started like hearing all these like random quotes, and I was like, oh my God, like, just like light bulbs going off. So like, if you're not doing personal development and growing your mind and learning as a leader, like, you can always learn more. I don't ever think that your learning is like capped off. Like, you can literally always learn more. Like, I still have so many books that I've heard people say to read that I haven't yet. And I'm getting there. But yeah, if you're not like listening to podcasts, like stuff to like make your mind right, you need to do that. It will literally change your business. It changed mine. Like, she told us that. I read some books and I went diamond like 2 weeks later. Like, that probably helped me a lot, because at that point I don't even think I signed a customer at the time of that Zoom, and it was like halfway through the month. And then after that, like, obviously I could have got discouraged, but I was like, okay, read some books, like, listen to some stuff, and let's do this. And yeah, basically I'm not who I was a year ago. Literally, I was a whole different person. I never dreamed about like anything. Like, I have a freaking 2020 Kia Telluride on my wall that I want. Never in a million years. I'm pretty sure my dream car before that was like a Honda. Like, and now I want a 2020 car, and that's literally because of this business. Like, you have to grow, and you have to realize that these things are like real. Like, it honestly doesn't feel real still, that this is like all from social media and stuff, but like, you have to like embrace it, and don't ever like settle for where you're at. I'm just kind of like saying random stuff, but like, literally, like, just don't settle, like, dream big and just keep doing it. What else do I have? Not everything is going to be great and sunshine and rainbows and stuff. Like, obviously there's days that I literally get out of bed and I'm like, I don't want to do this, like, at all. Like, it'd be much easier to just go clock in and just get some hours and get paid immediately. But like, I'd much rather have the freedom that this gives me, that I can just pick up and go. And like, literally, my friends texted me at like 7 a.m. the other day and was like, hey, what are you doing today? And I was like, nothing, like, just working. And she was like, okay, you want to get lunch and stuff? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then she's like, okay, you want to go shopping after? And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, so like, just know that the days that you aren't like feeling like doing it, like, that's gonna pay off. Like, I'm so thankful that I decided to just like be consistent from the very beginning. And if you're not being consistent yet, like, let this be like kind of like a wake up call to like just do it now. Because like, what you do in the past, yeah, like, we're literally going to California in 2 weeks. I'm gonna be gone on a 2-week vacation, and I don't have to tell my boss like I can't be at work. Like, I am my boss. So but just be consistent and always show up, like, no matter what. Like, if you're busy the whole entire day, like, set that last hour that you might be watching Netflix or something and get some work done, because it's only going to pay off. Like, I forget what video it was, but it said like, what's happening now is like from your work from the past like 90 days or something like that. So what you're doing right now, it's going to pay off in the next 90 days. That's why we have like the increments of like, every promotion is kind of in like 90-day increments, because like, what you do right now takes 90 days to build it, and then you promote. So like, be consistent now, because if you do take a day off, I think it was one of the recent Zooms that Shay did with, I think it was Nina, I don't know, I forget her name, but she said, like, if you take a day off work, it's like a week worth of pay. You take a week, it's like a month worth of pay. You take a month off, that's like a whole year of pay that you're missing out on. So, like, I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to take one day off because I don't feel like working and not, like, miss out on, like, a week worth of pay and miss out on all those customers. And basically, I don't know. The last thing is I just have just show up at the end. That kind of just goes on with, like, being consistent. Like, just do it, like, no matter what. Like, I literally, it is, the 16th of the month. I have signed 3 distributors and 2 customers, and I'm going double this month. And those 2 customers were today, like, 16th of the month, and I'm still sitting here, like, shouting out that I'm going double, and I signed 2 customers finally today. And, like, I'm still convinced that I'm going double. I'm still set on going double. So, like, don't, like, just because you're not seeing instant results doesn't mean, like, it's not going to pay off. Like, what you harvest or what you plant now is going to harvest later. Like, whether or not you see it, like, if you're brand new and you haven't got past, like, a 90-day mark where you start seeing, like, customers come back to you and, like, your follow-ups working, like, just wait, because it is so worth it. And, like, I don't know, everything about this business I love, and I can't imagine, like, my life without it. Like, God literally brought this in my life at, like, the most perfect time. Like, it's funny because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be fine, like, Mom, like, let me move into an apartment, like, bills, it's okay, like, I'm good. And then I was, like, working 2 jobs, and I'm like, I absolutely hate this. Like, what? And, like, it just so happened that, like, I found that, and I was, like, expecting, like, $200, and then I was like, I could be working full time from my phone and going to school still. Like, okay, like, I'm going to do this. So whatever your goals are, like, just stay set on them. I don't know. I'm really just rambling, but I don't know. I'm just, like, it's super exciting. So just show up every single day and be consistent and excited and loud about what you're doing, like, all the time. Like, we have something so amazing. Like, if you're not there, you're going to be there. So just do it.
Exactly. I love that. And I love what you said, just like good things take time. Oh, that's a bad angle. Just because, like, I know, like, I had a girl today, she was, like, talking to me, and she was like, I'm not successful. She joined yesterday. Okay. I was like, honey. And I literally sent her such a long, it was like maybe a 5 or 10 minute long voice memo. I actually think it was 7 minutes long. I'm not even lying to you. And I was like, first of all, you joined yesterday, and she literally signed, like, 2 or 3 customers. Ciara. Not my double chin showing. But, yeah, sorry. That totally caught me off guard. But yeah, so it's just like, I was like, girl, like, you can't say you're not successful. Like, if I would have quit after my 1 day of working, I literally made $9 my first paycheck, okay? And I literally broke this out all to her. I had typed it and then wrote it or sent it in a voice memo, just because that's how I, like, wanted to get my point across. Just because I was like, if I would have quit after that $9 paycheck, I wouldn't be making $10,000 a month right now. I wouldn't be able to show Dani how to go make $5,000 a month. I wouldn't be able to go show all of these people on here how to rank up to those levels, because I would have quit. And, like, if I would have quit after that first paycheck, not a single soul would be sitting on this Zoom right now. The Zoom literally wouldn't even be happening. And that's crazy to me. And, like, it's crazy to know, like, the impact that, like, I have, like, on my team, just because, like, you guys, like, are, like, my girls, and, like, this is literally my family, and, like, I would do anything for you guys. And it's just, like, going on a different topic there. I don't know. It's just crazy. And, like, I just, exactly, like you guys are my goals. And, like, I want so much for you guys. And I, like, that's what's on, I know y'all can't see it, but it says, like, do it anyway, presidential or $20,000, your team, your girls, and your family. Cause, like, that is what motivates me every single day. I am money motivated. So that $20,000 paycheck definitely motivates me. But, like, even, like, this morning, I'm incredibly sunburned. I've been throwing up. I'm so sick. But, like I said, I'm still here, and I still did my power hour this morning. I still got on my journaling Zoom. I still am on this training. Even though I feel like crap, that doesn't mean anything. Like, I'm here for you guys, because, like, yeah, like, I literally have everything I could ever possibly want in this life. But now it's my time to show you guys how to do that as well. And, like, once I see, like, each 13 of y'all open your $10,000 paychecks, I'm good. Like, okay, that's all I need. Cause like I know that like I'm showing you guys like how to do it and like how to like do that. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. But like I don't know, it's just so crazy to me to see like the impact that you have. And I hope you guys know that each and one of you are so loved. And Dani, I'm so thankful that you were able to get on this tonight. And did you have anything else you wanted to add, or was that it?
I guess just one like other little thing that like basically like I don't know, I do get asked a lot now, like even people who aren't on my team who just follow me from like another team, they're like what do you like any tips? Like what do you do? Like how are you successful? And I'm like, I literally just like I just do it. Like when like it's follow the leader. Like Cheyenne was successful. She was making $2,000 a month when I joined her. Like I wanted that, so I just did what she did. Like just show up every day. Literally, I am from a small town in Ohio, like New Philadelphia. I guarantee no one knows what that is. Like, I was not popular. I guess I was like average in high school. Like, I wasn't really popular, but I wasn't like a weirdo like kid. Like, I was on the cheer team, but like I wasn't anybody like special. Like, literally, I when I joined this, I didn't even know what I was joining. I just knew I wanted money. So she was making money, so I just did whatever it took. So just follow the people who are successful. If you're a leader, like happens to not be like a good leader, like the most effective leader, like just follow the people who are successful. Like I know I didn't personally enroll Molly, but I like am a leader to her now because she's on my downline. She obviously wants to do this, so I'm gonna help her. Like so like I'm pretty sure I reached out to her to like see how she was doing and like brought her back to life because she was like discouraged, and now she's like an amazing freaking person. So like
And like literally earned a spot to the VIP retreat because she's so freaking great. So literally.
Yeah, I don't know. Just literally my biggest tip is just be consistent and it all pays off, and you don't have to be special. Like just post and act like you know what you're doing. Like don't fake it till you make it and like lie about like things that you're getting, but like you kind of have to like fake it till you make it. Like you have to like act like you know what you're doing, and then eventually you do know what you're doing, and then it all works out. So I don't know, just be consistent. That's my biggest tip. Just do it even if you don't see results right now, because you will. Like trust me, you will.
Yeah, I actually just went back to mine and Dani's text messages. Oh, and those are showing. And she literally said, "Hey girl, can you give me some more details on your business?" Like literally all she said. And I was talking to her, and then a couple days later she slid up on a story and was like, "How long have you been with It Works?" And I said, "Only 7 months." And so I guess it's been a year and 7 months. That makes me want to vomit. And then that was July 13th when she originally reached out. And July 27th, she goes, "Hey, I'm still thinking about joining tomorrow." And I said, "Great. I've been waiting to message you." She joined for $20. So like she was like, "Is there like a certain time I need to get signed up for the promotion?" And then I said just by midnight. And then literally the rest is history. Oh, wait, later that day, she goes, "Hey, I'm ready." And I was like, "Perfect, what's your phone number?" And like literally like ever since then, she's literally just like, it's just like following the, like literally follow the leader. And like I know I said that the other day, like talking about Shay, but like I literally, whatever she did, I did, because she was successful and I wanted to be where homegirl was. And that bring me off topic. I wanted to be where Shay was. And like even now, like she's presidential, I'm going presidential. So like I still to this day do every single thing she does. Like I don't know if y'all noticed, but literally today she posted something and it was like, "Love being Riley Bean's Auntie Shay Shay," or something like that. And I literally put on Instagram, "Love beaching with my boyfriend," just because she posted something short, I'm gonna post something short, because hey, it's working for her, so it's gonna work for me too. So just like, and like I'm not saying like you have to follow like me or anything. Like I said, I still get inspiration from girls who are outside of like Shay's downline, just because like there are so many leaders out there. And like literally just search like YouTube and do like It Works, like Jade Hooper. I mean, you can probably find so many different leaders off of her page. There's so many other leaders that are literally so amazing, because like once I found like Morgan Martin, she literally just like, I don't know, she like changed my business, and she literally probably doesn't even know what my name is, but just like, I don't know, I'm working my business a whole different way now, which I do plan on sharing with you guys next week, because I just wanted to do this. Hi babe. And then but yeah, so like I said, if you guys have any other questions, he definitely had to tell me something and saw that I was on Zoom, so he walked away. It's fine. Yeah, so if you guys have any other questions, throw them in the chat. But other than that, this will be it for tonight. Like I said, thank you, Dani, for getting on here. So yeah.
Sorry if I rambled a lot. I don't know. I feel
It's
like
okay.
I'm
You and me both. It's fine.
And I have hard times like putting it all together. Besides the fact that like you just have to do it, like, literally.
Literally. Okay, so no one's putting any questions in here. I'm gonna try to give you guys like a couple more seconds to type some questions if y'all have any. But if not, I'm gonna go ahead